For those of us who adore our furry companions, ensuring their happiness is a top priority. But how can you tell if your dog is truly content, especially with some of the more relaxed breeds? Is it in their eating habits? Do they flip over to show you their belly or go nuts when you walk through the door? As a dog owner, these are the little moments that make our hearts melt. Stick around and we'll dive into 14 unmistakable signs that your dog is living her best life. Number 1. Relaxed ears. For dogs, their ears aren't just for hearing. They're also a big part of how they communicate. The position of your pup's ears can really tell you a lot about their mood. If your dog's ears are perked up, they're on high alert, paying close attention to something. On the flip side, if their ears are plastered to their head or pulled back, they're probably feeling scared or anxious. But if your dog's ears are just chilling, maybe one is cocked up while the other hangs loose and floppy, or they're both resting naturally, that's a clear sign your furry friend is happy and content. Watching their ears can give you a good idea of how your dog is feeling at any moment. Number 2. Enjoys playtime and walks. Playing with your dog isn't just fun, it's essential for bonding and great for their mental well-being. The same goes for walks. It lets them explore and gets them the exercise they need every day. A happy dog eagerly anticipates these moments. If you have a daily routine with your fluffy friend, they probably know exactly when it's playtime or walk time. So when you grab your coat and their leash, you might see them rush excitedly to the door, knowing it's time for some fun. Sometimes they might even bring you a toy or their leash, eager to kick off their favorite part of the day. These routines mean the world to our furry pals. Number 3. Hopping. Ever notice when you walk through the door, your pet starts hopping around? Most dog owners call it bunny hopping. Dogs do this when you toss a toy or play fetch. It's especially cute when they've found what they were after and proudly bring it back to you. Isn't it adorable? Your dog will happily strut or hop back to you, almost as if celebrating a personal victory dance. It's a heartwarming sight that captures their pure joy in the moment. You might find yourself clapping along because your pet is clearly over the moon with happiness. Number 4. Healthy coat. A dog's skin tells a lot about their overall health and well-being. When dogs are unwell or stressed, they often shed excessively, affecting the shine and texture of their coat. An unhappy dog might have uneven fur and a lackluster coat with dull color. You might also notice flaking skin, which indicates distress. Sometimes a poor coat can signal underlying skin issues that need attention. It's crucial to consult your vet to understand why your dog's coat isn't looking its best. Taking proactive steps ensures your furry friend stays healthy and happy. Number 5. Wriggling and showing you their belly. It's a sight every dog lover knows well, whether during playtime, when you arrive home, or sometimes just because your dog might suddenly flop onto their back and start wriggling with delight. This adorable behavior isn't just for show. Most dogs also wriggle happily after a meal, which is a clear indicator of their contentment. When your pet rolls over and shows you their belly, it's more than just a cute pose. It's a request for a belly rub, a moment of vulnerability that demonstrates their complete trust in you. By offering their belly, dogs display their innate trust and affection. It's a behavior deeply rooted in their social nature, reflecting their comfort and happiness in your presence. Each belly rub or scratch reinforces this bond, creating a sense of security and joy for your furry friend. So the next time your dog rolls over and exposes their belly, embrace the opportunity to strengthen your connection and make them feel loved and secure. Number 6. Play. Have you ever seen dogs at play? They chase each other, dance in circles, jump on each other, and playfully bite. There's a moment where they might pause, bow, and stare at each other for a few seconds before continuing their antics. This behavior isn't just reserved for other dogs. They do it with their favorite humans too. While this playful stance may look like a precursor to aggression, it's actually an invitation to join in the fun. It's your dog's way of saying, "Let's play." When a dog engages in a playful bow, they're signaling that they're in the mood for some enjoyable interaction. The play bow is a crucial part of social communication among dogs, and you can also use it to let your pet know you're ready for playtime together. It's a delightful way to bond and share moments of happiness with your furry companion. Number 7. Smiling. Have you ever wondered if dogs express happiness with a smile? 'Cause they certainly do, and their way of doing it is quite distinctive. However, some canine expressions can be misleadingly interpreted as smiles, such as panting, lounging with tongues out, or displaying submissive grins. When a dog smiles after playtime, walks, or getting treats, you'll notice a relaxed face, soft eyes, and a broad grin. This charming expression often prompts animal lovers to reach for their phones to capture the moment. It's simply too adorable to resist. Number 8. Zoomies. Zoomies are quite an amusing sight where your furry friend suddenly bursts into high-speed antics. If you're unfamiliar, a zoomie is when a dog engages in frantic, repetitive behavior, often running in circles or spinning around with exuberance. Dogs often have excess energy stored up, and zoomies are their way of letting loose in a burst of excitement. Every dog experiences zoomies, and each instance may have different triggers. Some dogs zoom around in the morning or evening after being cooped up for a while. Others might zip around after a play session or when they're feeling especially joyful. It's their way of expressing exuberance and happiness, showing just how much they enjoy life's playful moments. Number 9. Relaxed gaze and blinking. When it comes to dogs, sometimes it's all about their eyes. Similar to their ears, a dog's eyes are another important means of communication. Canines use their eyes to convey a range of emotions and messages. Our furry friends make eye contact primarily with those they are familiar with. It's like their own love language. If a dog is scared, you might notice their eyes appearing smaller than usual or larger due to fear. Squinting eyes can signal discomfort or a submissive posture. However, when your buddy gazes at you with a relaxed expression, their eyes round or almond-shaped, it's a clear sign they're excited to be in your company. During these moments, they might also blink softly, indicating a sense of calm and trust in their environment and with you. Number 10. Good appetite. Dogs are well known for their love of food. It's right up there on their list of priorities, perhaps even alongside spending time with you. Whether it's something tasty or something they found on the ground, dogs are not too picky, though they do have their limits. They won't eat from just anyone's hand. Trust is key for them. If your furry friend suddenly loses interest in their food, it could be a sign that something isn't right. A dog who's feeling down might not eat enough, and a sick pup might avoid their bowl altogether. On the flip side, a dog with a healthy appetite and a hearty mealtime enthusiasm is typically a happy camper. However, keep an eye out if they start eating excessively, as it could indicate an underlying health issue that needs attention. Number 11. Barking. We all know that a dog's bark can sometimes test our patience, especially if our neighbors aren't exactly fans of our furry friends. But those barks aren't always just noise. They're often a form of communication. Pay attention to the sequence and pitch of your dog's barks. They're saying more than you might think. The number of barks in a row, the spaces between them, and even the pitch all convey different messages. A lower pitch usually means a more serious intent, like a warning or an alert. On the other hand, a high-pitched bark during playtime signals joy and excitement, while a deep, intense bark is their way of saying, "This is our territory. Back off." And don't forget the high-pitched barks that come when your dog is feeling lonely and wants some company. It's their way of asking for a little love and attention. Understanding these vocal cues can help deepen your bond and improve communication with your canine companion. Number 12. Joyful greetings. When you walk through the door after a long day, your dog's reaction is pure joy. They can't contain their excitement, often bursting into a frenzy of wiggles and tail wagging. Sometimes, this exuberance even leads to zoomies, as they try to release all the built-up energy from waiting for you. In their excitement, your dog might even have a little accident, a small puddle of urine from all the excitement of seeing you again. It's like they've just hit the jackpot and can't wait to celebrate with you. It's clear that your presence means the world to them. You're their favorite person, and they're at their happiest when they're by your side. Number 13. Good behavior. A dog's good behavior isn't just about obedience training, it's a reflection of their happiness and contentment. When your furry companion behaves well, it's a clear sign that they have everything they need. Plenty of exercise, nutritious food, and engaging playtime. On the flip side, dogs that exhibit destructive behaviors often do so out of boredom or a lack of mental stimulation. If your buddy is acting out, it may be a signal that they need more activities to keep them physically and mentally engaged. Taking more walks together, providing stimulating toys, and spending quality playtime are great ways to ensure your dog stays happy and well-behaved. These activities not only enrich their lives, but also strengthen the bond between you and your four-legged friend. Number 14. Sleeping. Dogs spend a significant amount of time sleeping, often between 12 to 16 hours a day. This may seem like a lot, but it's perfectly normal considering their active lifestyles and the energy they expend during play and exercise. Unlike humans with busy schedules, our furry companions prioritize rest to recharge their batteries. When your dog sleeps soundly, it's not just a matter of physical health, it's also a reflection of their emotional well-being. Dogs feel safest and most content when they can relax and sleep deeply. It's a vulnerable state for them, and they'll only do so if they trust their environment and feel secure. And that's a wrap for today's video. With these 14 signs, you've now got a good grasp on how to tell if your dog is feeling happy. Keep in mind that every dog is unique, so pay attention to which signs your furry friend displays most prominently and which ones may be less common for them. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next video.